It can happen. It can still happen.
Hello?
Hello, can you...
Are you there?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Alright, how's that coming in?
Coming in good.
Alright, cool.
Hi, everybody in chat, if there is anybody in chat. Nobody in chat at the moment.
Oh, full.
So, we just went live.
Wunderbar.
I need that to be there. That to be there. I'm just about to grab our link, and I'm gonna go blow it up in random people's Discords. You know.
Mar. I've been researching a couple little graphic art design tips and tricks for dummies, and I think I can figure out how to make a GIF or whatever. That way I can upload it on my iFunny and at least once a week. Like, tune in for Dangerously Dicey. It's Mad Mutterings. Whatever the current topic or stream is of the week.
Yeah. Sounds
So I might
great.
have that done. Yeah.
That sounds good. Okay. Looks like everything's working. Yeah. I'm really happy. Everything seems to be going well. And I'm actually recording it and not just streaming it and having to freak out on that end.
Yeah, let's see.
Because we had a little bit of an issue yesterday.
Oh boy.
I didn't record any of the episode.
Why are you?
My OBS had an issue, and it wasn't until like an hour in I realized it wasn't recording, but it was streaming. It streamed the entire thing. So I went and had to download the VOD from Twitch today.
That's a plus.
Yeah. That would have been real annoying. Now, are you
Hey, what's up? I'm helping my friend with the D&D stream. Yeah. Not to my knowledge, no.
Just give him a moment. You good? Yes. Well, I have a mute button on OBS that allows me to just mute your input. So, I was a little slow catching it, but I was able to catch it up with a little bit of time.
Terrible.
Where the bloody hell are our idiots?
I think I should just get like just one of those like little movable like hospital bed racks and find like a D&D-esque like drape to put on it. That way I can like kind of just enclose like my computer and around it whenever we do this.
Oh, you want to know something really weird?
See.
If you watch on Twitch, I have a green screen behind me. I don't use it for its green screen effects because I'm lazy and don't want to figure out how to use chroma key. But I actually made the dear God, man, what is going on back there?
Oh my God. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Well, as I was trying to say, the rack I I have this thing hung up on is made out of PVC pipe that I got at like Home Depot, and I just bought a 10-footer, cut down 2 like 18-inch tall ones, and then use the rest to span my room, and then use some of like the L bracket legs. Like I used L brackets to be the feet, and I used the 2 other ones to join the verticals with the horizontal pipe, and it made a really nice cross beams to hang this thing from.
Very nice.
Comes in handy.
He said, it's funny because it sounds. Yeah. Anywho, can I get a link to the stream, sir?
Oh, do you not? This is one of those moments where I gotta like bounce through all of my different icons at the bottom of my screen and figure out which one is which. Okay, that should be good. Oh. Nobody's really in chat, unfortunately. You're full of...
The dastardly bastards.
Oh, I actually should check Jacob on that one too.
Jacob. Who is Jacob?
Citrus.
Ah. Do. Just saying, an idea for like one of the gaming streams we do. I highly recommend Don't Starve Together.
Yeah. That'll be an interesting one, but again, gotta get around to actually doing it. I've been... Well, we've all been really fucking tired.
I will drink to that. No, it was quite entertaining. I played with my sisters and one of their boyfriends over the weekend, and I guess without sleeping that game, your character will go insane, and the shadow creature will start to get them. And my oldest sister had made me a little sleeping bag so I could use to get a few minutes of sleep and raise my sanity. My other sister slept in it. She's like, you wouldn't have had enough time to become sane anyway.
I'd be like, dick.
Oh yeah, and like my rational thinking, I made a torch and I burned all the foliage around. And for them, unfortunately, but for me, like vindictively, the entire camp caught fire. Everything burned. They had to rebuild everything.
It's kind of unfortunate, but also kind of fortunate. Like, y'all deserve
It's funny.
this.
Just, I didn't get enough sleep last night, and I'm making it everyone's problem now. Please ignore the liquids. Now this is, we're still doing Mad Mages, correct?
Yeah, we are actually... Oh! Hey, Kobo.
Oh!
Yes,
Hello,
Rime of the
Kobo.
Frost Maiden is Don't Starve Together. Let's be honest.
I'm still fairly new to D&D, so I will just agree with Chris on.
It's the new campaign we started yesterday. They're in a survival horror situation in the Arctic.
Ooh, sounds like the setup for what was that? What was that? Oh, The Thing.
I was about to
Yep,
say The
sounds like-
Thing.
Yes,
Yeah, but also mixed with Yetis.
that could be a bad time.
Yeah, it is. I'm just waiting. They have only gone. They spent almost 3 hours in town, and then they left, and they started their first like quest for adventure, and they got one fight into it, and we had to call the episode. So we're looking forward to them next. But next time, in 2 weeks from yesterday, so not this upcoming Sunday, but the following one, we will be back, and I have to tell them, oh yeah, y'all gotta track rations and carrying capacity. I feel like they're gonna freaking riot.
I honestly hope they do.
Yeah, I deserve it. After the hell I put everybody else through and everything else. Oh,
Yes, I'm just going to say this right now. Any campaign that I've played that you have hosted, it has been a living hell.
yeah. Curse of Strahd's coming back.
Yes, I'm quite aware of that, and I'm already having back like hogging board.
Yeah, you're having some light PTSD to the last time we played.
I mean, like the last time we played, honestly, it could have gone better. A lot of people died. A lot of people. But I mean, it wasn't too bad. Although to do that over or all the kind I do recall like our last session and where it ended, but I definitely feel like everybody should sit down, go over the old episode.
Yeah, we really should one of these days actually sit down and go through some stuff with that campaign, because Jesus Christ, there was a lot.
There's so much and just plenty of adventure. Please do not scream. People are sleeping. Side voices only.
Oh, they're in their apartment. They're fine.
Yes.
Okay. Do 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 do.
That being said, I'm definitely going to stop by Briarwillow's home to pick up my dice.
Yeah, you should probably reach out to him. He's up and around. He actually was playing last night.
Ooh, marvelous.
Yeah. And if anyone in chat wants to know, I think it's only Kobo. I'm currently adding a another map to the Mad Mage, because I know we're going to be hitting this place later on.
Hey, everybody can appreciate a twink.
Whoa, what?
Kobo, his character, can only carry his cape, and he or she or them referred to them as a weak ass twink. I'm just saying, we can all appreciate a twink.
Okay.
What is a twink? I have no idea what a twink is.
You should probably look that up, buddy.
Understood.
Oh, that's height. Do do do.
Twink is very small game. Understood.
Shit, did more people follow us since... Oh, fuck. Captain Teabag89 followed us. Savvy Planet followed us. Zook Iji followed us. And Joel Sitis. I'm not sure how I pronounce that, but... Man, these people all followed us this morning. Okay. Don't know how I feel about that, but people were following us, so that's a good thing, right?
I would agree that it's definitely a very good thing.
Oh, this is a very large map. Do 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 do.
I apologize for any background noise. It sounds like a small invasion.
And just remember, you literally have a suit of full plate armor. You can survive this. Are they going to really hit you at your 18 armor class? Probably not. Are they going to hit Kilcairn in his 19 armor class? Most definitely.
Armor means nothing. Karen's dying.
Yeah, I want to bring back Ghost of Saltmarsh, but I got to do Curse of Strahd first since that's the older campaign. First off, let's set your dimensions units. You're going to be an 80 width by 100 height. Ooh, this might lag. Oh, cool. Map player. I wholeheartedly forgot about. Nope, that's not the thing I need. I think I need this one.
I like the setup of this map right here.
The one I've got up on screen.
Yes, the one with the bigger spirit in the dead center with the two passageways on either side and then one directly below, which appears to be leading to, I want to say that's a well, maybe a table.
guess it's a well. I, for the love of God, have no idea. Someone dying behind you?
No, that's them upstairs.
We're gonna go with eyeball. That's a creepy sensor. Yep. That's where that's gonna go. I'm just loading this map since this is a map that's probably not going to come into effect for quite a while. I've got a lot of time to like fill it, but I also just feel like there's nothing I can really do in this session or in this recording because my players have not done anything in the dungeon since the last time we did this show. They had only just made it back into it by the end of the episode. So now...
Run that by me one more time.
We are caught up in D&D. Like, we are caught up in the Mad Mage. So that my players have not completed what they need to do yet. Like, they haven't done anything in the dungeon of the Mad Mage yet. Because at the very end of the last episode of Mad Mage, they had just teleported back into the dungeon. So they haven't actually done anything in it since the last time we DM
those friendly. I take all those friendly little inhabitants are all back and ready for a round 2.
Last episode we actually discussed how I filled it with a horde of kobolds are now fighting a horde of vampires, and there is a small army of bugbears and goblins that are all kind of warring against these vampires who are sitting in the middle of the dungeon level. And from the north, the kobolds are fighting downward, and from the south, the bugbears are fighting northward, and these vampires are just kind of stuck in the middle, keeping them both at bay. And guess what? Our players just kind of teleported into the middle of the vampires. So now they're going to get to make a choice. Are they going to help the vampires, or are they going to murder them?
Honestly, I would vote with helping the vampires, because vampires I have run into in D&D have routinely just rocked our stuff. Pretty solid.
Yeah. You have been thoroughly messed with by those kinds of creatures. And I'm sorry. What is this person's name? Oh, that's not the thing I need. I need the stat block, because I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a dwarf. Oh, it's a CR9 dwarf. Fuck.
I'm rather unaware. What is a CR9 dwarf?
That is a CR is challenge rating. Took me a second.
That definitely makes sense.
It is a creature that is a CR9 indicates that 4 level 9 creatures could take it in a fight, and it would be a okay challenge. Like, not too bad, but not too awful.
Would it be so? It definitely wouldn't be Chuck the Unicorn from Adventures in Scalaris.
Probably.
I don't know if you recall that.
I don't recall what.
Everyone was bunnies except you and I.
Yeah.
No, I was a bunny too.
Fair. I don't know off the top of my head. What his let me go back to objects and tokens.
You were saying?
Boop. Boop. I'm trying to load some bandits into the field. I can't remember what we did with Chuck the unicorn. I just remember that Chucky the unicorn was a thing.
Well, most of the party, with the exception of me, had returned back to their human state, and Chuck was not very fond of two legs, as he called them. So with a brief,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, very stern warning of, hey, get out of here, go back where you came from. But me as a rabbit, he said, I am more than welcome to return.
Kobo, just so you know, this is a future map that I'm just working on, because it's gonna take my players like, I don't know, till like my birthday to like get to this point.
Unless they decide to really start like hauling A and like just cutting through this dungeon.
I don't even believe they're gonna do that. Honestly, they're not like doing stuff very effectively if they're trying to do that.
I think the longer they take, you should all like for this map right here, the longer they take, swap out one of these lower level or mid level bandits with a nice beefy bandit.
Oh, trust me. I've got some horrors in mind.
And maybe just for like, defecation and giggles, let's chuck a werewolf in there.
Oh, that's a whole other layer. There's actually in a dungeon that's all underground, there is an entire section where lycanthropes are a problem. Luckily, that's not for a while either, so...
That sounds like my kind of dungeon right there.
Yeah, you probably would have enjoyed fighting your way through it, but you were not available at the time.
Unfortunately. But
and we're already 9 episodes into this one.
Speaking of lycanthropes, tropes or tropes,
Thropes.
tropes. I actually recently saw a meme that I immediately hated, but found extreme humor in. That actually did dwell to the subject of lycanthropes. It was a warehouse.
Oh God, no! I know where this is going. Jesus Christ.
Yes, it was quite. And I'm just saying, like you could like set up a little cabin there. Like, seemingly in the middle of all this madness, there is a safe haven. None of these other creatures will venture near this home, this cottage of sorts. What do you do? And then just like as soon as one of them approaches, just the doors just they reveal themselves to be giant fangs, like the mother of all mimics in a sense.
Yeah. It'll be an interesting one. One of my characters really
Warehouse,
wants.
yes.
Come on.
What is that large gentleman right there? Is that a hobgoblin?
Uh, this one that just highlighted blue.
Uh, yeah, it's like down one of those narrow hallways.
Yeah, and it says
And
like
yes, it is
30 and
very
12,
much like that.
30 and 12 above it.
Yep.
That's a half ogre.
Yikes. And yes, it is very much like that movie Monster House, but that was more of a on the lines of a paranormal possession. Although I do feel in the world of D&D that does exist.
That does. I feel really bad because these people just like abducted. So, ooh. I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Hey, in the Dungeon of the Mad Mages, there are no regrets, only decisions.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with this one. Okay, why is that bard way over there?
Did you place him over there?
No. Oh, there he is. Um, sometimes the Roll20 has some minor issues and doesn't quite respond to what you're trying to do. No, I wasn't trying to open the fucking...
Oh dear, a minotaur. That is going to be fun to deal with.
When it's stuck in a... In the, room it's stuck in, it should be fine. Honestly.
But I mean, let's think about it. How likely is our group going to open that door? I know many of them are very curious.
Oh, it's not if they open the door. It's if one of these guys goes in and opens those doors. Because these are jail cells. These are captives that are about to fight in a pit arena. So
I'm just saying, if I was a big bad evil guy and some guys are running around my part of a dungeon that I've carved out my own name in, I would go full Mr. Burns and Smithers release the hounds. just let all of them out.
Yeah, no, I'd completely understand that. But this is a psychotic, this is a psychotic beholder crime boss's lair.
Yeah, I noticed him in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, where he was just hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be fun.
And Kobo, for the longest time, Monster House was my go-to Halloween movie as a child. So I can definitely feel you there.
Paste. Boop. 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 There. Kind of a little spread out. I think it's technically in the pit. Yeah, Rust Monster is in the cage. I guess this guy is gonna go right around. Probably right there. X13 is Harper. You still there?
I'm always here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of exploring as much of the map as I can from your video.
Yeah, sorry, I have it zoomed in so people in chat can watch. There are 36 areas, and I'm just trying to make sure I put all the creatures in that need to go in here. I'm gonna just guess he's one of these. Tint color white. Yeah, that'll work. Room 16 is up here. Oh wait, Apprentice Mage should be appearing. No? Okay. Oh, it's Apprentice Wizard. Look at this. It looks like a 12-year-old kid.
Wait, what looks like a 12-year-old kid?
Just watch stream. Wow, I have dropped more frames tonight than I did in 3 hours yesterday.
That is very much a little kid. Like, at the very least, he is 14 at the oldest.
Just look at him for a moment, and then look at what his arcane focus is. Now, just imagine him holding that in one hand, and a beam of light coming out of it.
Alrighty.
Does that not look like Anakin?
The fact, you know what? Just, you know what? Yeah, it actually does. This is a medieval like rendition of Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that.
There are very much going to be dead younglings at the end of this campaign.
Well, just so you know, there's 5 of them sitting in a room in a crime boss's whatever. So, yeah, he probably works for the bad guy.
I mean, maybe he could just be an intern.
Yeah. All 5 of them are interns. Drow Mage. Ten bandits, because that's a thing you need for the big rooms. A lot of mooks.
I totally forgot what I was going to say.
I need 2 Duergar. I'm not throwing him in a lava pit, Kobo. Wait, hold on. Advanced.
I mean,
Nope.
you could let me throw him in a lava pit.
Well, you're not in this campaign, so
Also, I would never throw him in a lava pit. Like, I know like what his full potential would be, and I would never take that from him.
You know that he can only become stronger.
Oh no, if like he hadn't been, if he hadn't lost that fight on Mustafar, like Vader would have been more of a beast than he already is.
Oh, steel bones. Oh. That is not a mage. That is a commoner.
I think it would be pretty funny just to leave like a mage, just a room full of mages and one commoner. Just one. I think it would be a pretty good joke.
Yeah, the whole thing would be like, I'm just trying to tell them how to do the simple shit. Got him. I'm still looking for Ott. Who the fuck is Ott? Oh, he's a warlock of some sort.
Cobalt, I feel doomed as all is a very strong term. I like the phrase stack the odds in someone else's favor. If anything, this is going to make the story even more exciting. I mean, 5 of them who haven't been tossed in the lava pit. That's going to make for it's going to make for a couple interesting boss battles if they make it that far.
Yep, that is the thing you gotta worry about. And possibly Xanathar.
May the odds forever be in their favor. Xanathar's Guide to the Galaxy.
If, as you can tell, there are 3 random beholders that are just hiding, and it's because I don't know where the actual hell they are. Because they could be in any one of the rooms, and I'm just like, okay, cool.
Don't you have something that like might help, like, you know, randomly generate which room they're in?
Yeah, it all depends on how much how much noise the players make going into this place. So technically, when they finally get here, he could be in any of those. There is, hold on, he's currently in 3 spots. There is one more spot he could be in, and when they arrive, he's going to be in a 25% chance in any one of those spots. And I will roll it when we finally get here. Or when I feel it's appropriate for him to make his scene, he will appear in one of those rooms. Just because I'm an asshole. And we have the beholders don't want to be beheld, basically. No, I'm not giving Stuart more fireballs. I'm not that dumb. Fish people, fish people, fish people, fish people. Alrighty. Copy. Paste. Paste. Draw. 26. Ooh. Sorry, I'm not very chatty today.
It's perfectly fine. Not everybody's a Kathy.
It was a long day at work. And I'm just kind of like trying to get through everything and see where we're at. Oh, that's what that is. I was like, what the fuck? Paste. Paste. Paste.
Just a moment. I need to reconnect some things.
Nah, you good. See, I know what's going on with Stuart. Kobo, I know what's going on with Stuart. And I can't wait for people to actually be able to figure out what's Stuart's whole deal. Because once that's figured out, it's going to be so much more entertaining. They might not be as forgetful as everybody thinks. Well, they might not be when they stop drinking. You get that ooh out of here. Cool. That's 4. I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3.
I'm back, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting like a weird staticky pop in my headset.
And then final room is 33. Oh, wait, hold on. GM layer. Okay, well, hey. Got it figured out?
My headset, yes.
Well, that's good.
Oh no, ooh-woos in the chat. Who's putting ooh-woos in the chat?
Kobo. Kobo is risking it. Thinking, ah ha ha ha, we can be weird. No.
Now, what are these strange orb things up here? Look like they have like a mutated turtle inside of them.
That's a good question. Off the top of my head, I have no idea. I'd have to look into the chapter about this. But if I remember correctly, they are dead beholders that Xanathar killed and entombed. And they're basically pickled beholders that he's like, I killed you. Now I'm just gonna, laugh.
We talking like spicy pickle or dill pickle?
Like, I'm gonna pickle somebody's brain.
Okay, more of a dill, gotcha.
I'll say this, that took me an hour to just set up. Fuck. There's more shit to do. I know there is, but I honestly, for the life of me, can't remember. I just know on level 1, I think I gave everybody... Oh. There. I guess I can put these creatures into the module appropriately. That might take me a second, so... There's some interesting things that we're going to see later on in this campaign. I just don't feel like moving them appropriately, so I'm just gonna hide them under my my creations folder so I don't have to look at them until later. We are going to be...
Gotta have like a quick key set up.
Huh?
Have like a quick key set up where you just hit a key and it pulls up what you need.
Yeah, that'd be great, but I have several. I just don't know which one. That reminds me, I can actually use advanced. I gotta remember.
That is perfectly fine to be weird, Kobo. We're all a little weird. You'd have to be crazy not to be a little weird. Now this highlighted area right here, what's is this currently where... Wait, no. You said this is a future map, correct?
This map, I went back to level 1. This is level 1. What you are looking at
okay,
right now, that is all yellow and whatnot, is a bunch of the vampires kind of facing off against, like, this is the contested area against the kobolds. Don't question why there is potentially a shark in a closet.
I have one question.
Yeah?
Is it the shark from the Space Jam meme?
Space Jam meme?
Yeah, like, the guy's like, he slams the door shut to the closet. It's like, welcome to the jam. And the shark is like, bursting through the door.
Oh. And welcome to the jam. Okay, yeah, I know which one. And I see the meme you're talking about. I have no idea what that's from, but I really want to find out.
I'll do a little bit of research later tonight. But again, just like, what is this something you personally cooked up? A closet shark?
It is a closet that has no, like, it is just an empty room, and it's this closet is either the closet that's full of skulls of dead contestants, or it has a chance of being a portal skull, like a portal closet. And I chose portal. So it's a portal to the not Sword Coast. It is a portal to the Greyhawk coast of Keeland, and there is just a shark swimming around in this closet. And when the door opens, water floods out. It snaps from the inside the room and stays in the room unless you like, inside the closet is ocean.
Yeah, like, it just the portal's like right there. You'd have to pass through it in order for it to be broken.
Kinda, except Greyhawk is another plane. It is a whole other planet. And the Mad Mage just fucks around and does weird shit.
The Mad Mage being you in this sense.
I don't claim to be Halaster Blackcloak. I claim to be Christopher the Dungeon Master. Halaster Blackcloak is his own ethereal being.
I'm just saying, you had a choice between closet shark and a pile of skulls. You went with the shark, so what happened? Like, you want to talk about something happened in your childhood that might have brought you to this decision?
I totally forgot I was on camera for a moment. For a good like 20 seconds there, I forgot I was on camera, and I was just like, Halaster is someone else. And then I went, oh yeah, no, I'm on camera. People can see me.
Yes, they can see you. And for the next 30 seconds, if you type the text 2077 to 2077, punch the baby, you get 5% off.
Stop it. Stop it. That's not real. Stop it.
D&D content.
Stop it. For the love of God, that's not real. We did not set that up.
It's not real yet.
Ah, shit. I've already got enough on my plate trying to figure out how I can make bingo cards.
Believe me, Chris, this is just going to be me following you around with the camera without your knowledge.
It's easier to do now that I'm not working where I used to be working.
Are you no longer in a accountant quotation marks?
No, the previous one. When I was security. You could not get on that site when I worked there. I am an accountant. No one asks questions when you say you're an accountant.
I'm asking questions.
Please don't. I work with Kobo's sister as an accountant. Just look at this. Read this text to yourself when you get a second.
I got multiple windows open. Let's go.
That's brutal.
Wait, now which text are we? I'm getting something in Discord, or is it on?
It's on stream
itself. Holy hell!
Yeah, They're level 5. They are
I hope they have
fucked.
back characters.
Ah, God. No, none of them have backup characters.
Mad Mage might come to a quick end.
Mad Mage might bring them back from the dead for be like, no, I didn't say you could die yet. The very last scene, well, second to last scene of Mad Mage's last episode was Jacob, played by Citrus. Jacob Carver went looking for a backwoods, a back alley magic dealer that they had met before they started delving into the dungeon. They were going to find a magical item that protected their mind from manipulation. When they, after 2 days of trekking through the city of Waterdeep, they found the alley system that led to this individual shop. It was a crazy-looking hooded man when they first met them. But when they entered the door, as they stepped through, the door slammed shut behind them, and it looked like the back room of a warehouse originally that just had random like boxes of probably stolen magic items just laying around. It really looked like a gun runner's impromptu show and tell to be like, hey, you want to buy something? Cool, let's go. That was this magic dealer's shop. And Jacob loved them. Jacob was like, oh my god, I can totally, yes, I'm going to do you this thing. I'm going to get that magic item. I'll be right back. Well, they can't come back a few days later to meet them again. To renegotiate, if they could. And upon entering the door slams shut, and everything's cleared out except for a poker table, 2 chairs, and 2 people. One, a very, very elderly, a man with a crazy white mane and beard with these reddish eyes of just insanity. And he was like, it was the Mad Mage, obviously. It was Halaster Blackcloak. But he was accompanied by another man.
Was it Strahd?
No. Strahd watches this show, though.
Fucking course he would. Is it Cthulhu?
No. I'm actually saving the image. Do. Upload. Choose. Open. Actually, wait, I can just do it as this. Handout. Moonlit King. We're going to put this in Jacob's book, and it's just to annoy Jacob. This was the individual that was speaking with the Mad Mage. They are the Fey King of Moonlight and Winter. They are a Lord of Chaos. And they were making a deal with the Mad Mage for Jacob. Jacob is an indentured servant to the Moonlit King and his wife. Jacob escaped. The Moonlit King, Halaster, then claimed Jacob as his star. I'll say that. He is now a star of the show, and therefore company... I don't want to use the word property, but he is something that the show must have. So the Moonlit King argued with him that no. He is our servant. He can't be your star unless you make a deal. And Halaster has been around for thousands of years and made a deal with the Moonlit King over our dear sweet boy Jacob. Jacob was given... The Moonlit King was given a deal. Halaster Blackcloak would allow his apprentice, one of his apprentices, his lawyer for the show, to help break the contract between the Moonlit King and the Queen of Darkness so that he could take over and rule the Unseelie Court all by himself. In exchange, he could use Jacob for whatever show he wanted. And Jacob was standing there watching this happen, tried to escape, was stopped via held person, the spell hold person. A spotlight was put on them, and as soon as the deal was officially struck and hands were shaken, Jacob was teleported along with the rest of the party into the dungeon of the Mad Mage, and they teleported back to level 1 at the very fucking beginning. And they're right back here waiting. God damn it. Stay still. Waiting to continue on.
Sounds like Jacob kind of got screwed on this deal.
Oh yeah, Jacob's only in this deal because of something that happened to him when he was a child. For reference, Kobo, this dungeon is 23 floors. There's a certain point where they're going to get strong enough where they can just wipe an entire floor without really expending any real resources. They'll just be like shooting cantrips and destroying stuff. But they got to survive. I think they got to get past like level... I think they need to be like level 8 or 9. And then they'll just be able to like wreck house for the first batch. Like for a majority of levels, they'll just be able to like easily walk through it. And it'll level them up, but it won't like superpower them. And they're already pretty powerful. Like, each person is rocking a magic item of at least one importance. However, yeah, they have a really shitty attention span, and it's taken them 9. I'm just gonna scroll over in the map a little.
You were right back.
The closest they made it was right here to the end of the level. It was right here. They just didn't bother going south. So they'll do it eventually. And we'll see how it goes. Sooner or later, they'll get through this. Sorry. Been a hell of a day. Yeah, be glad you're not playing this one, Kobo. This one starts at a higher level, but it goes to a much higher level than Rime of the Frostmaiden. Rime of the Frostmaiden goes to about 11 to 13, I believe. This one goes from 5 to 20, I think. 5, it starts at level 5 and it goes to 17 to 20 range. And these players have already like kind of mapped out some of what they're going to do. And it's going to be interesting. I've got, you know, my sweet sorcerer, who as they level up, they will they're going to do well. Also, they still have a DC 8 for their wild magic. Next time they cast a level spell, they have to roll a 9 or higher. Or they set off a wild magic surge, and it's going to be a bitch. Calypso is working on figuring out what the hell happened to them ever all so long ago. And I'll give you this, Kobo. I intend to do some one-shots later on where people can actually bring in characters from campaigns they've played and just level them up to whatever level we have. And that those will probably start once Rime of the Frostmaiden has either ended or when the other one has ended, which we'll see how that one goes, which is Curse of Strahd. This one will probably go until 2022.
Jesus, that's quite a time.
Yeah. Calypso's trying to figure out what the hell happened to them and possibly what happened to their family, but they don't really pay attention to that. Kriv is just trying to do what Kriv does. And Merster really wants to find a mage of significant enough power that he can drag them back from Waterdeep to Icewind Dale to help his clan break the never-ending winter, the everlasting rime. His whole goal is to get a wizard powerful enough to go break that curse. And on a side note, the guy that's playing Mercer is playing his cousin Edos Starridge in Rime of the Frostmaiden in Icewind Dale, who has just stated, I intend to end this curse. So he is playing two characters in two campaigns that are trying to end the same curse. Oh yeah, I'm wholeheartedly expecting the curse to be lifted. A message, depending on when in the campaign this one is versus where you guys are, this campaign is going to get an alert. Mercer's going to get an alert, like an animal messenger or a sending spell, and it's going to be, oh hey, we broke the curse, you're good to come home whenever you feel like it. And it's just going to be one of those like, God damn it! Even though it's the same guy playing these characters. And then Stuart. Stuart is going to be Stuart's going to be interesting when everybody finally figures out what actually is Stuart's deal. But that's not for a much deeper level of the Mad Mage's dungeon. I think every single character has 1 or 2 levels that are specifically designed to just fuck with them. Also, Kobo, I will delete that out of chat. And yes, that is exactly what it is supposed to be. You read that correctly. But it's spoken in French.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Kobo in Rime of the Frostmaiden speaks with a French accent.
That is honestly amazing.
The only thing is, I think I'm actually pretty well caught up for this campaign. I don't know what else I can do. And we already did the intro for this episode last time on the show. As do I. Yeah, last time we did this show, I actually wrote the Mad Mage's intro to the episode, and I haven't. I guess I didn't use it last episode, so we'll see how it goes this week.
I'm definitely gonna have to set time aside on Sunday in order to actually catch some of these streams, because I don't know why, but I'm always busier than hell Sunday between like 5 and 7.
Yeah, well, we start at 6:30, and we go till 9:30. So, and technically, every single one of our episodes is on YouTube.
Oh, so it'd be nothing but a chicken wing to get caught up.
Yeah, I can actually give you our YouTube link right now if you give me a split second. Please don't play. There it's Thanks, Kobo. The Mad Mage's TV spots are honestly one of my favorite things to do. Because I really enjoy being weird and kind of crazy. So I just the one supplement I'm using that actually turned this entire dungeon into a game show talks about and gives like a random table for how you can design and make your own TV spots and whatnot. And I've been using the pre-made ones, but I've also been doing the character intros as the Who's That Denizen spot, and it's been a lot of fun to just be able to play this like kind of crazy, I'm figuring like early 90s game show host, but from like one of the Japanese game show hosts that we all know and are utterly terrified of.
Nutcracker?
I was thinking, oh god, what was it? What was the one that was just extremely poorly voiced over? Where it was an Asian game show, and it was just so outrageously and poorly voiced over. Like, it was extreme. Oh god, I'm gonna have to look the show up.
American Ninja Warrior?
No, it was prior to American Ninja Warrior.
Then I have no idea, sir.
It was a Chinese game show with American voiceover. Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. It was from 2003 to 2007. It is a repurpose of footage from the Japanese game show Takeshi's Castle, which aired from 1986 to 1990. But an American Spike TV bought the rights to that show or bought the rights to the footage and then re-aired it with really shitty, awful American voiceover, and it is bad. I suggest watching some of it just because of how stupid it is. I remember watching it as a kid and just loving it because at the time I was like between the ages of 10 and 14, and it was just delightful.
I'll definitely have to check it out, see if it's on Amazon or something. Imagine that the
it
fake
is.
team did the same thing with Mad Mage broadcast. Oh god. I can see it now.
Oh, the Fae King doing shitty voiceovers of everything, going and pretending to be all the characters and doing just really bad voiceovers, and mostly like maybe doing bad edits to put like his face in front of characters, so when Jacob's ever talking, it's always him like saying Jacob's like, "Oh, Moonlit King, I'm so in love with you. Thank you for saving me." And then it's like Stuart or Kriv rescuing Jacob from like bringing them up from unconscious. Be like, "Oh, Nothing to worry, my dear sweet boy Jacob. I'm here to save you. Helping hand. Yep, I'm making that a thing now. Thank you, you've tortured our artist. Our artist will hate you. Hope they finished your character.
Please, for the love of God, let them still be working on the character and they just add something horrible to him.
I hope so. It's always amazing when that happens. God, I'm tired today. Oh, don't worry. Ashley doesn't watch this show. She just edits it.
Or does she? Well, I assume if she's editing it, she definitely has to watch
she
a
doesn't.
little bit of it.
Nobody edits my shows. Come on, I'm lazy. Also, I don't pay well enough.
Money is no object here.
Money is definitely an object. I don't know what bullshit you're on.
It's that bullshit to where, like, A, I'm single, B, no kids, and C, I've actually just been staving off making stupid purchases for the last 2 months, and, like, I got a nice little cash egg built up.
Well, that's good. If you're wondering, I'm taking a photo of something.
Sir, like, you're probably delivering this message about 40 seconds before I actually see anything happening on screen.
Oh, yeah, because I actually have my okay. Yesterday, I did my first recording where my webcam was showing to all the players first, and then I was capturing my webcam, but that's what screwed up my recording. So I didn't choose to update it. I'm sending you a picture on FB. Oh shit, we're playing Stellaris this Wednesday.
Wait, what? Oh, beans and cheese.
Fuck.
Do I still sound like an Elamander?
Fuck. I gotta be a dog. I wonder if she's streaming it. I wonder if she's gonna stream it because tech. Don't make me piss on you. Totally off topic of the Dangerously Dicey shows, but our artist is just hit 50 followers, which congratulations to Citrus Rain. Evidently, they're going to be doing a celebration stream Wednesday before we play D&D, which I totally forgot we're playing D&D this Wednesday. There goes certain plans I had for Wednesday night doing other prep work. Shit. I was just gonna do a little bit of prep work for Icewind Dale because it's fresh in my mind. But Jagganath, I just sent you a photo that is of the kind of jury rigging of wiring I had to do around my house. That is loose. That is clipped to my ceiling, and it spans the entirety of my house, going to my back room where my my router is.
Would you like me to go over there and take care of that?
You're the second person to offer, and Deb and I did it. Deb was literally helping me do it. No, I always prep. She was just holding it loosely up in the air with a one of those like reach for it grabber things where you pull the trigger and it does the clamping motion.
The
Extendo?
extendable T-Rex arms. Yes.
Yeah, basically, but it wasn't the T-Rex face. She was holding one up in the air. She was holding the wire up into the air towards the ceilings while I was standing on a stool, hammering the clips into my ceiling. It was one of those like, oh god, I could do this if I just took the time. I could do this so much neater, but I do not have the time, and I do not care that much. This is only going to be up for about 8 months at max, because Deb and I are hoping to buy the house later this year. We were supposed to buy it right about now, but hey, COVID.
That being said, this today's episode is sponsored by coronavirus.
No, it is not.
C-O-R-O-N-A.
Ooh. Let me see if I can find it. Nope, that is a physical. Oh, God, I know where it is. Come on, Thingiverse. Give me what I want. Please tell me it's the right one. Nope, not the right one. I am just gonna hopefully, you know what? I'm gonna cheat and snipping tool this.
There will be no Backstreet Boys reunion tour for a long time.
No, they actually are referencing something. Back at the beginning of 2020, back when
the Rona first hit.
Yeah, when Rona first hit, YouTube made it basically demonetized and shut down videos that said COVID or Corona too many times. So there was an issue with that. Like, yeah, people had an issue. And one group decided to come up with a way to get around that. So they started calling basically 2020's plague the Backstreet Boys Reunion World Tour. And they just kept calling it that to basically get around that ruling. And it became such a big joke, they're still joking about it now. But if you look at my screen on Twitch, this is called COVID Beholder, Corona Boulder. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but it is the plague of 2020 Beholder, and instead of eye stalks, it's got these like poof out points, and this is actually a copy. Somebody took the actual virus, what the the virus actually looks like. And since it is round with a bunch of these like little tentacle doodads coming off of it, they turned it into a beholder because it worked perfectly. And I have a one shot in mind for when, you know, it's all the world tour is all done. I intend to play a game where y'all are like all medical field operatives, like Way of Mercy monk, clerics, paladins, druids, but everybody's flavored around being a different type of like medical like caregiver and medical field worker, and you're gonna be fighting these things. You're just gonna be fighting a shit ton of them. You still there?
If that is the case, I need to be a caregiver slash medical worker. I want to be SCP or -049. AKA the Plague Doctor.
0-49.
No, -049.
Oh, it's the Plague Doctor.
Yes, I said that.
Well, I should probably delete that. Edit. Delete handout. Good. Let me see if I got Way of Mercy. Watch the Twitch stream. Do you see it?
It disappeared in the yeah. Oh wait, no, it's still loading. Yep, that will be me.
Yeah, it is a really interesting monk. You have the Hand of Healing. As an action, you can spend 1 key point to touch a creature and restore hit points equal to a martial arts die plus your wisdom blow, plus your wisdom modifier. And when you use Flurry of Blows, if you actually spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows, you can actually do a touch of healing without spending extra key. So you can just go, I'm punching this guy twice, Flurry of Blows, 1 extra punch, and I'm going to poke you in the face for healing. Or
I'm so
you can spend.
Also, I sent you something on.
Send me in on what? Oh, there it is.
And that will definitely be my catchphrase. Medical what?
What? Yes. I'm just gonna say this: the Way of Mercy is really great. It's really new. Like it came out, I don't know, like 3 months ago.
I'm looking at everything as you scroll, and like I'm loving everything I'm seeing. So I mean, this weekend, me and you might have to sit down and build a character.
We have enough campaigns. We gotta wait until after all restrictions are gone and we can actually start meeting in person again. Before that's good.
Yeah, but hey, with this year's current like president-elect and everything like that, they say like restrictions might be lifted around April.
if all goes according to Keikaku,
Gekako.
If shit goes according to plan, yes, theoretically, mid before the middle of the year, we should be good. We should be better off. Hopefully, everything's died down, but we'll never know.
I mean, we'll know eventually.
Well, we'll never know in this moment. We'll know later on, which is fine.
So it's basically until then.
Okay, fine. Be that way.
Chris, I am very much this way.
I know you are.
And do not yell at me in front of Kobo.
I won't yell at you in front of Kobo. I just pulled a book off of my bookshelf. Do. I'm reading something for Rime of the Frost Maiden because Icewind Dale is actually pretty well prepped for tonight. And I'm just reading from a really interesting book about a creature called the Ashen Wolf. And I'm just curious where this may play in to Rime of the Frost Maiden. No, I'm just fucking with you, Kobo.
You're perfectly fine.
Well, Kobo's character has ties to the Ashen Wolf.
Okay, then I can't make that call.
I was doing it just to fuck with them.
See, I recognize that name. Hayden, what are you doing here?
Hey, Mateusz, you can't be seeing this screen unless you popped out the chat, which is perfectly fine.
Okay, an alcoholic goblin, so clearly he knows who I am. All right, that's fine. It's fine.
Swift didn't get extra money.
I'm just saying for money, like, for the right amount of money, like, I'm just saying, like, all of my characters will do just about anything.
Yeah, I know. You're pretty chaotic neutral.
Flat out. I'm just saying, like, if the final boss, he's like, hey, yeah, like, what are these guys paying you? I'm like, I get to keep whatever I find on the bodies some of the time. He just flat out, I'll give you, like, the party's weight in gold. I'm sorry, but I'm stabbing everybody in this party.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that might happen.
Yeah. Strictly business. There's some really interesting. The Ashen Wolf is a warlock patron from a fun book called The Compendium of Forgotten Secrets: Awakening. And I haven't really read everything about this creature, but there are a lot of things I gotta read. Swift should definitely have to make those choices. Like
Swift,
lasting friendship or a bathtub full of money?
honestly, Swift's method for joining this, joining the quest was Mateusz gave them a quest. Was like, I need your help breaking this curse. The first person to respond was Citrus, and their response was, you fucking, you fucking madman. I'm in.
So the Rick and Morty meme, gotcha.
Yeah. Citrus did the Rick and Morty meme, and then Kobo went, am I getting paid? Meanwhile, the character that asked for help is literally Mateusz and is already supplying them with a home, food, warm bed, clothes, whatever they need, and they go, am I getting paid?
I'm just saying, like, if we're risking our lives, like, I at least want to be paid for it.
I want to be compensated nicely. Yeah, no, that's my... I always want to be compensated.
I just want to know I have enough money to drown my woes should I lose a limb or possibly a friend along the way.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. That was so stupid that what I just read. Oh, evidently there's a warlock patron called the Gunsmith.
You have my attention.
You make a pact with a powerful being known as the Banished Gunsmith, who dwells in a place outside of time, creating the weapons of gods and fiends alike. You call to this being, and it answered, granting a boon to a fervent supplicant or merely agreeing to fulfill your request in exchange for a price of its own. Your body was destroyed, and your soul has been forged into a firearm, preserving your life and keeping you safe. Wandering the world, your power grows, and with every shot fired and every enemy slain as you fulfill your part of the bargain or try to take back the wishes twisted against you by this devious yet compassionate gunsmith who cares deeply for all of its creations.
The levels of stimulation that I am currently sitting at right now are unknown to man.
You literally are a floating gun.
Chris, that is like 7 of that out of 10 dreams I've had, that is 7 of them.
I went to the wrong page and I found that and I'm like, that's not what I wanted.
Whew, I gotta go turn on an air conditioner. I'll be right back.
Wiggly Clue Cube. Songbird. Luminous Shard. Harrowing Hawk. Bloodless Wanderer. Animated Image. Animated Emberborn. An Emberborn is a small canine-like creature created. Just checking my time. Created from ash and burning embers built around a core of molten metal. They are birthed from the pyres of creatures sacrificed to the Ashen Wolf, yet they are often friendly and pleasant to mortals. When provoked, they unleash a blast of ash and smoke before closing in with teeth like red-hot pokers. When at rest, they often sleep within fireplaces and other areas where fires are commonly stoked. They feast on raw meat whenever the opportunity presents itself and enjoy being presented with gifts of metal and rare wood, as they enjoy devouring both in large quantities. Some say the Emberborn are the children of the Ashen Wolf and that it cares for them as though they were its own. There are no reliable records that can prove this belief, but as intelligent elementals, they are capable of speech and can thus be asked. As an Emberborn feeds and ages, they will grow larger and larger. Some Eldritch scholars hypothesize that the Ashen Wolf was once an Emberborn, strangely enough. When summoning an Emberborn deliberately, a brazier filled with wood and rare metal is presented, and the blood of a sacrificed beast is poured over the open flame as the summoner performs an Eldritch incantation. The fire will burn quickly, and when it is reduced to coals, the Emberborn will begin to take shape. It will emerge from the fire and demand to be fed. If the summoner provides a drop of their blood to the newly born beast without hesitation, then the Emberborn will smile and swear loyalty to the new master. If the summoner does not, then the Emberborn will vanish into smoke and seek a forest to ignite instead.
So a pyromaniac. Got it.
It's a pyromaniac puppy.
That's probably the worst pyromaniac that could ever live.
It is
because in all honesty,
it's a small elemental in the shape of a canine, and it likes people and is loyal. It is a fire puppy. It is basically Growlithe.
I mean, if Growlithe was on fire all the time.
Okay, what was the other one? Houndoom, but the precursor to Houndoom?
Oh, I forgot the name.
Yeah, so did I.
Either way, I don't want to see what this thing's going to do to the upholstery on my couch.
Fair.
Also, I don't want to have to be there to clean up any kind of mess that it makes.
Oh, and Kobo, for specification, your 18th level ability isn't to make an Emberkin, to make the Emberborn pup. It is to make a Hellhound. Straight up a Hellhound, which is a fiend and much bigger. Much, much bigger. A small creature, which an Emberborn is about can be upwards to 3 feet tall, and about it's the size of a toddler. So I would say a small dog, like a corgi, would be considered small size. So basically, yeah, an Emberborn is a fire corgi. A normal sized dog is a mastiff, and that is a medium sized creature. A hellhound is large, and by large is 10 foot long by 5 foot wide. So they're about the size of a horse. Is a hellhound?
Yeah, I was gonna say, imagine a horse-sized dog with glowing red eyes.
Yeah.
Feeds on the soul of the damned, and can shred your soul 6 ways through Sundays with their claws. And their breath is brimstone.
Yeah, they actually, the fun thing about hellhounds in D&D is they actually get a fire breath.
Look, spade and or neutering one of those things.
Unfortunately, Find Familiar is only a wizard spell, or if you take Magic Initiate, you can get it as a wizard. You can get the spell. If you're a bard, you can get the spell at 6th or 10th level, depending on what school you are. Or you become a warlock.
What about a arcane trickster? Because I do know, my rogue is an arcane trickster, and yes. I currently have a familiar.
Arcane tricksters at level 3 have the ability to take one first level spell that is not illusion or enchantment. And when we were making that campaign, we're like, do you want to have a familiar? And you're like, hell yeah. And we're like, okay, take this spell. It's the only spell. It's the only spell that you could have taken a damaging spell at first level, like Magic Missile, to always have a reliable damage. But you took one that is just lovely.
It is amazing, sir. I'm pretty sure, like, if you recall, I was ready to fight a shopkeeper because he wanted to charge me 100 gold for some sage.
Yeah, but when you're in Baravia's bad business, you gotta upcharge.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the like need for upcharge. I'm just saying, like, if I had been playing D&D before then, I would have definitely snuck back into town just to murder that guy for even suggesting that price.
Hey, guess what? You can always go back later and kill him.
I don't know. We got to deal with my dad. I mean, my not dad.
Yeah, you're not dad?
Keep your hands off my mother. She's a saint.
Here's a little tidbit that's wrote about the Emberborn, though. Emberborns are obviously the best because they're friendly and fiery, and there's no better combination in the world. The combination, the comment right above that is, Dimcats are weird and I don't think they like me. Dimcat being what Bakor is from Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to know, Bakor is definitely an asshole.
Oh, I'm not an asshole. I just like to play.
If anyone likes to be around Finnick, they're definitely an asshole.
Oh, that's besides the point. But we have just hit our 2-hour mark. I will say this, we need to get more people to watch this show because unfortunately this show tanks our other show's timeline, our time spots. And because our other shows get so many more viewers, but this one gets so few viewers, it tanks our average to below where we need for affiliate or partner status, unfortunately. So we're going to have to work on networking with people to get them to come watch us. So I just thought about that because it is now time for us to bid farewell. Sorry, tonight's episode was a little bit all over the place. I had everything prepped. Maybe next week, or maybe next episode, I might have more for Mutterings of the Mad Mage.
I think a fun segment will definitely be a Q&A section. I know somebody from the last stream that I was a part of, I think they did mention a Q&A section. So, I mean, while you're working on, like, adding things to the map or the next levels, I could definitely entertain the chat with, like, answering questions that they might have about this campaign or even some of the other campaigns that we've mentioned.
Yeah, I just got to figure out a way to actually, like, get people to, like, go to, like, our Reddit and post questions on our Reddit, our subreddit, and if we can get questions ahead of time, we can prepare answers instead of just, well, pulling answers out of our ass.
No, you know me. I always prefer that trial by fire.
I know. It's why you have an Emberborn puppy.
Whoa. When did I get an Emberborn puppy?
I don't know. I was just saying trial by fire.
Anything, I mean, that would be my introduction to D&D. Like you guys just said, make a character and start rolling.
Yeah, that did happen. But alrighty. Thank you, Kobo. Thank you, Dana, for hopping in chat and being so active. We appreciate it. We hope you have a lovely night. Get some good sleep. Do all your homeworks. Talk to you guys later. I don't have an outro for this show. I gotta
I
figure
will
that
write
out.
you one.
I gotta
I will
write an intro and an outro. But we'll see y'all
I'll
later.
take care of the outro. You focus on the intro.
I can do that. I'm wearing a lovely cardigan. I can do that.
Chris, if I have to, I will dress 9 to the drip just to flex on you every stream.
Bitch, I wear vests, ties, dress shirts, and dress pants and dress shoes every stream. The only thing I'm not wearing is a vest.
I'm multicolored.
Don't make me bust
So,
out
I
the
got
top
that
hat.
working for me.
You can't compete with my top hat.
I might not be able to compete with the top hat, but you cannot touch my pin game.
I don't know what that is, but okay. Bye, everybody.